Welcome back. We are chatting with TRU Actors Workshop Theater and some of the students that are in their next production. This is called The Magnificent Voyage of Emily Carr. And so we're joined by Alexa here, who plays Lizzie. Yes. And we have Zenlia in the middle, who plays Emily Carr, of course, main character, I would say. And Caleb on the end here, who plays the soul tuner. So thank you, all three of you, for being here. This is, I think everyone knows or is at least familiar with the name Emily Carr. So I'm going to start with you, Zenlia, just because you play Emily Carr. Tell us a little bit about what this production is about. Is it about her life? What would it be about?
I would say it's particularly based on her life and what she had experienced as she was living in Victoria, Toronto, London, and it kind of just covers the basis of the encounters that she had with the supernatural or the totem poles or the forests. And it tells a lot about what she was passionate about and how people, I would say, looked down or frowned upon her way of doing things in that time period, as she grew up in a Victorian society. So she was like the complete opposite of her sister Lizzie, who was this prim and proper lady. And the soul tuner really also opens her eyes to many things. And you know, he was kind of like that figure who encouraged her and supported her, and many other characters.
All right, so Alexa, what's it like playing Emily's sister, Lizzie?
It's really interesting because the character Lizzie is a lot different from how I personally am, because, you know, I'd say that Zenlia and I are pretty similar in that we're kind of happy and fun and things like that. And Lizzie she's an older woman, she's very proper, she's Christian, she's like the epitome of Victorian society, basically. She's a huge contrast from Emily, whereas Emily's very artistic and spiritual. Lizzie is very, like, she sees things exactly how they are, and she's very opinionated and things like that.
Complete opposites, like you mentioned, Zenlia. Caleb, the soul tuner, who's the soul tuner and how do you fall into this play?
He is kind of like a spirit guide. He helps Emily on her journey and kind of, he supports her, as Zenlia said. Originally, he's there for another character in the play. That's how he's introduced. He shows up for someone else, but then he's introduced to Emily, and from there he kind of takes her as his new soul to be tuned, and he supports her because there are the people who are negative against her artwork and her beliefs and the way she is, and my character is trying to help her realize that those people are going to be there. They're not going to go away, but that doesn't mean she should stop doing what she's doing.
Right. So we're looking at some photos here. So this is obviously from the production, right? Zenlia, take us through this. I can see right there she's painting.
I'm actually painting my sister in that scene.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah. And I love this scene, actually.
What's happening in this scene?
Basically, it's at the point where I've been completely defeated, and the soul tuner appears, and we kind of, you know, he energizes me with a new spirit, a new will to continue.
Wonderful. Well, you guys, this looks like a great play, and of course, as I mentioned, I think a lot of people will be are familiar with Emily Carr and who her story. So here's the poster. This is The Magnificent Voyage of Emily Carr, opening on November 22nd, a couple of days from now, and these are the dates it's running. For tickets and more information, you can go to the website there on the screen. Thanks very much for being here, everyone.
Thank you.
Break a leg. You're going to do well, I'm sure. It looks like a great production. We're back in a couple of minutes. Stay with us.